fan.
Opening week is presented by Indeed. From FLA Live Arena, the Panthers put their undefeated record on the line tonight at 5-0. It's the best start in franchise history. From the goal on out, they're clicking on all cylinders. And tonight, Jumbo Joe Thornton gets back in the Florida lineup after sitting out a couple of games. The 42-year-old in his 24th NHL season, his first in South Florida. Welcome, everybody, to Valley Sports, our Panthers coverage. Alongside Randy Moeller, I'm Steve Goldstein. 5-0 for the Panthers. So much has gone well through these first couple of weeks of this season, including, Randy, something I know you think is a big key, playing ahead.
Yeah, the Panthers have benefited from scoring first and playing the majority of these 5 games with the lead. And what it does, it just sets the tone. You don't have to chase. Yeah, and it gives the team confidence. Look at this. There's Bennett. He scored first against the Islanders. The next game against Tampa Bay, the Panthers lit the lamp first again. Brandon Montour helped the Cats go to a 1-0 lead. And then against Colorado, how about Sam Reinhart? He got in on the act, and the Panthers off to the races. Last game, a couple nights ago, Jonathan Huberdeau with a power play goal. And the Panthers, that's the way they want to play. You play with the confidence, and then you don't have to chase the game. You get down 1-0, 2-0. We'll see if the Panthers can get that first goal tonight.
And in those situations, they left it up to the goaltenders. Sergei Bobrovsky, a great start to the season tonight. Spencer Knight gets his second start this year.
I'm really looking forward to it, yeah, and this is his first start on home ice this season. His last outing was against Tampa Bay, and he put up a gem. Made 30 saves on 31 shots, and what impressed me is that composure with the traffic around him. The Lightning were all over the crease area, yet the 20-year-old shows the maturity, attacking when he needs to, and pulling back and relying on his reflexes when needed in tight. And we'll see how he fares here tonight. You know he's going to have some butterflies, but hey, 20 years old, he's pretty mature.
He is cool, too. I'm not sure how many butterflies Spencer Knight gets. All right, a couple guys always get butterflies when they come on the air. Minervini, Chikrin, what's going on,
fellas?
what
are the butterflies like for my partner here, guys? Because tonight, hey, he loves the Panthers. You lived down here a long time, Jeff. But your son, Jacob, grew up in Boca Raton, was a junior Panther. Yeah. You coached him. And I know it's a thrill every time you get to see him as he plays against the Panthers, and a thrill for him, too, to play here in Sunrise.
It's the only way you can describe it, Craig. It's a thrill. You know, things you don't want to take for granted and enjoy the moments. You know, my wife and I were blessed to be in Arizona for his first game in the league. We were in Montreal to see his first goal in the league shortly thereafter. But the first time we saw him step on the ice in the home rink where he watched his favorite team, the Panthers, growing up play, that's when the butterflies really started. I'm getting them again right now, Craig, as the game's coming closer. But we're really proud how he plays, how he works hard. He really honors the game. He's had to overcome some nasty injuries, and he's really done whatever he can to stay healthy and stay in the game and really help lead his team. We're really proud of him.
He's exciting about this game, too, for him?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think you a little quiet in the car as I drove him back after practice this morning. Yep, for sure.
All right, going to be fun to watch number 6. The Coyotes off to a rough start. They have a tough matchup here. The Panthers looking to extend their best start in team history. They've won the first 5 games. We've got a next here on a Monday night in Sunrise.
Driving Machine, official luxury vehicle of the Florida Panthers. The Cats get set to take on Arizona. The red-hot start has been paced by Jonathan Huberdeau off a 3-point game and the game-winning goal on this beauty shorthanded in Philadelphia. The Panthers and Coyotes are coming up. Out of the gate and lighting it up offensively. Tonight, it's Spencer's night in net as the 20-year-old looks to shut down the Coyotes. It's hockey time as the Panthers host Arizona on Valley Sports. Panthers hockey is presented by BMW, the ultimate driving machine, official luxury vehicle of the Florida Panthers. We are ready to go on this Monday night. A look inside the net, the veteran, Carter Hutton will get the start tonight for Arizona, playing with his 5th NHL team. A shaky start to the season. On the other side, 20-year-old Spencer Knight, 5-0 in his career. Only 3 goaltenders in NHL history have started their careers with more than 6 wins. The Panthers trying to get to 6-0 in the young season. And here we go. Florida off the win in Philadelphia 4-2 Saturday, while the Coyotes lost to the Islanders 3-0. Anton Lundell, the Panthers rookie that's played so well, out of the lineup, day-to-day with an upper body injury tonight. Anthony Duclair with the puck. Weegar's shot. Stopped by Hutton. He wasn't sure where it was after he made the save.
One bounced right over the top of the net and in behind. Look for the Panthers defense to be very aggressive here. Ekblad and Weegar jumping in on the play. The Arizona Coyotes, they have had all kinds of issues with their defensive zone assignments.
No, I thought interesting, Randy, when I talked to Weegar and Panthers Live the pregame about the offense, and he said, you know, having that confidence, and you played defense in the league, having the confidence in the goaltender makes you more confident offensively.
Well, they're feeling it, that's for sure.
Here comes Bennett. Moving in and shooting, blocked away. Andrew Ladd, the veteran for Arizona. Coyotes have started the season 0-4-1. Forsling has room through center. He's off to a terrific start, picking up where he left off last year. Now it's Reinhart, centering feed from Montour with a shot wide. Mosterinen centering this line in Lundell's place tonight. Reinhart and Mason Marchment. Mosterinen comes in front, comes right through the slot. Boy, Marchment has just played a huge role on this team in the 3 games. Last 3, he's been healthy in the lineup, points in every game.
Well, what impresses me is he's able to hang on to that puck and with that long reach, and he's got the confidence to make the little extra move to set up a teammate.
4 assists in the 3 games. Reinhart met at center ice. Panthers, if you go back to last season, what a run in the regular season. They've won 11 straight games, 6 to end last year and 5 to start this year. They've also now won 14 of their last 15 here on home ice.
This is going to be an interesting line. Jumbo Joe Thornton playing center on that line with Hornquist and Frank the Tank Vetrano. See if they can create something. Get in the offensive zone. Big bodies, physical.
Now, most teams in the league, this is not a 4th line.
Yeah.
That puck dumped into the Panther zone by O'Brien. Both teams go for a change. Crisp start, a little more than 2.5 minutes in. Panthers have the only shot on goal. Arizona in rebuild mode in the desert. Here comes Duclair. Verhaeghe to the net. There's the pass. The backhander denied. Duclair again working in behind the net. Duclair hunts it down. Forsling gives to Barkov along the boards. He centers, stolen away. And Lawson Krause, the former Panther draft pick, back in 2015. Got it over the Panther line. Panthers right back on it, though, playing their puck possession game. Duclair checked by Keller. Ladd feeds it ahead, stolen away by Gudis. Anton Stralman on the ice, the former Panther, last couple of years, traded to the Coyotes in the offseason.
Well, the Coyotes got 14 new skaters on this team, and including Stralman, and they really were interested in getting a veteran guy to settle down this young defense.
Yeah, a lot of familiar names who have been on other teams, like, you know, the Jay Beagles and Gostisbehere, the former
Louis
Philadelphia
Erickson.
Flyer. Yeah, Louis Erickson, another one. Stralman, of course. 2 South Florida natives, the teammates, Jacob Chikrin on the blue line with Shane Gostisbehere. Schmaltz over the Panther line, stolen away by Reinhart. He's met by Gostisbehere. Now it's Weegar. Aaron Ekblad feeds it ahead. Good read there by Soderstrom, the defenseman, former first-round pick a couple years ago. Coyotes are in offside for a whistle.
Well, the best scoring chance so far in this game, and who else? You see Duclair over and to Verhaeghe, played it off his skate. And just ran out a little bit of real estate. That puck was bouncing a little bit as well. With a big smile on his face, Carter Verhaeghe.
Well, he just seems to be getting better and better. And it's amazing. He's only played 100 NHL games between the ones in Tampa, now with the Panthers. What a signing that was, and then a re-signing this offseason. Marchment played it back, but it comes all the way down. Panthers were busy this offseason, re-signing players like Verhaeghe and Montour, who has the puck now, Forsling, Duclair, Bennett. And after the trade to get Reinhart, he had to be handled, and they got a multi-year deal done with him. Timmins for Arizona. Sends it ahead on the wing. Keller goes down. Krause got a piece of it. Keller puts it out in front. A chance over Knight's net. First shot attempt of the game for Arizona. Comes nearly 5.5 in. Gudis jumps on the loose puck. Forsling. Lead pass off the skate of Hornquist. He recovers to shoot in. Petrano using the speed, trying to get it on the forecheck, but Timmins able to throw it all the way down. It'll be icing. Let's get to our Papa John's key ingredients tonight, Randy.
Well, when the Panthers get on the power play tonight, boy, they were not sharp in Philadelphia with their passing and dictating their passes, having trouble finding that open man. Let's see if they can improve on that here tonight. So those power play passes, and the Panthers got to get traffic in front. Get to that front of the net for screens, tips, rebounds. Great scoring opportunities when the shots come through.
Face-off win. Weegar with a big blast, blocked at the net. Verhaeghe able to find it. Now Ekblad activates down low. Duclair behind the net. Little Panther in front. So Ryan Dzingel able to skate out, but the Panthers get the steal. And here comes Verhaeghe down the wing. Back for Duclair. Pokes it to the corner. Now he controls. Duclair hit, but Barkov there to support. These three play so well together. Barkov, Verhaeghe, and Duclair. Barkov double team that time, and Jay Beagle will skate away. And Knight will hold it in the glove. 13.5 to go, first period tonight at FLA Live Arena. No score. The Arizona Coyotes.
Yeah, it's nice to see a little bit of Florida flavor. You see Jacob Chychrun from Boca Raton and Shane Gostisbehere just down the road in Pembroke Pines, and also too Chase Prisky, who's not in a Panther lineup tonight. He's a healthy scratch. He's from Pembroke Pines as well, and that just shows that the development of hockey and the advancement of excellent hockey players here in South Florida. And kudos to all the coaches and the parents that sacrifice so much time and effort to getting these kids into the show.
Yeah, great to see. Prisky and started in the AHL. Panthers have called him up. He's the extra defenseman right now for the team. Lostarinen picks up the puck along the board. Centering feed. Oh, Marchment just didn't get a stick on that. Good look there by Lostarinen, who has started the season well for the Panthers. So Arizona, 7 minutes in, still without a shot on goal. The Panthers have won all 4 faceoffs in the game, and they've really controlled play as early on, 58% of the time, the puck has been in the Arizona zone. Big number early in the game.
Panthers looking for a little finish here.
Yeah. Won't get it that time. Dumped out to center, and then feathered all the way down. Ekblad on the shoot-in. Hutton cut it off. Last 3 years for Carter Hutton, spent in Buffalo with the Sabres. And another stoppage here. Let you know the 50-50 tickets are on sale now. Download the FLA Live app or visit FLAPanthers5050.com to purchase. The winner will be chosen in the third period.
Well, the Arizona Coyotes, with a lot of struggles, 0-4-1 to start the season. One of the main reasons is the offense has just been not there, averaging just a little over a goal and a half a game. It's tough to win in this league when you don't score at least 2 goals a game.
Panthers have more than doubled that. Taken away by Owen Tippett. Now to Huberdeau. Tippett again. Try to make a move. Couldn't get by Fisher. Connaughton there to pick it up for Florida. And he'll move with it and get it deep in the Arizona zone and give chase against Lyubushkin. Bennett joins in as well. Timmins there for Arizona. And Timmins able to feed that ahead. Ladd racing with Montour. And Brandon Montour played it well. Thornton got the clear. Now it's Andrew Ladd, the veteran, with a shot blocked away in front by Uyghur. Boy, Uyghur a big factor in the win on Saturday. Panthers down 2-1, final minute of the second. A great jump up, flying up the ice, and he set up the Owen Tippett goal to tie that game. Panthers went on to win it in the third. Panthers have only allowed 5 goals in the last 4 games. Here comes Vetrano. Arizona to change. Vetrano's in. He shoots. Saved by Hutton. Big rebound. Hornquist got a stick on it. Uyghur for Ekblad. His slap shot blocked at the net. Thornton picks it up now and rolls it around. Great chance for Vetrano. Catching Arizona going to the bench. Work down low, and Hornquist wins the puck back. Uyghur gets it to the forehand. Makes a nice move. Uyghur looking for a shooting lane. Carries, puts it out in front. Oh, it's through Vetrano, though. It was wide open.
Look out. Oh, boy. They looked like the Coyotes were going to have a 3-on-1 break, but they decide to pivot in the neutral zone. Benefit for the Panthers there.
Boy, Mackenzie Uyghur playing with just such confidence. Offensively, Barkov weaves his way in. Couldn't get the feed over to Duclair. Barkov triple teamed along the boards. Verhaeghe. Couldn't get to it. And Schmaltz to center. Up ahead for the veteran Phil Kessel. He was met at the line by Gudis. That put the play offside.
Well, let's see Frank Vetrano. Burst of speed. Look at all those white jerseys on the left side of the screen. And there's Vetrano. Wow, he's got all kinds of daylight. And you see how far Carter Hutton came out to challenge the Panthers shooter.
Midway through the first, no penalties yet. Verhaeghe over to Barkov. Take it away. Phil Kessel to center. Stripped away by Duclair. And this line does such a great job at puck retrieval. This Barkov line. Now loose outside the blue. Duclair trying to gather it in. Knocked away. Now it's Verhaeghe with a chance. Over to Barkov, the backhander. Didn't get all of it, though, and Hutton made the save. It was in tight quarters for Barkov.
The way they work that tic-tac-toe, even when they're in close quarters. Touch pass. Trying to locate somebody that's have a little bit more time and open space.
Finally, Arizona gets a puck deep. Fisher played it back to the line. Connaughton blocked the shot. Carries to center. Nine minutes to go in the first. They have kept Spencer Knight clean so far in the Panther net. This is an offside call. The Cats with a couple of opportunities, but Carter Hutton able to make the saves. Still scoreless in Sunrise.
Welcome back. We're still scoreless here at FLA Live Arena. The Florida Panthers offense has been red hot, though, to start this season with 22 goals in the 5 games so far. That's good for third best in the NHL, and every night the Cats have different players stepping up. On Saturday, it was forward Jonathan Huberdeau in the second line that made the big difference. Huberdeau with 2 goals, including the game winner coming on that penalty kill. That was his first shorthanded goal since 2015. He's loving the PK so far. And Owen Tippett also chipping in for his first of the season. That second line now, 13 points in 5 games, guys.
Yeah, it's been quite a story early this year, the fact that Huberdeau's penalty killing. You know, the other one he had years ago as this one rolls off Tippett's stick. Tries to tuck it in, and he just missed wide. Oh, it's Owen Tippett staying with it. Nearly had the first goal of the game. So that other Huberdeau empty netter was, or a shorthanded goal, was on an empty netter. So it really wasn't penalty killing. And he had that one 5 years ago.
Don't rain on his parade, Goldie. It was a shorthanded goal, and he'll tell you that.
Number 2, yes. But it's been great to see him on the PK.
He loves it, and that's the thing too. When you play power play, obviously 5-on-5 and penalty killing assignment, you stay in the game. Lots of ice time. And Huberdeau's he's a smart, intelligent player, and there's no reason why he can't be a very effective penalty killer.
He's off to a terrific defensive start to the season, and still leading the team in points. Los Turinans line on the ice. Panthers still have not allowed a shot on goal. They also won every faceoff so far, but the game is scoreless. Forsling shoots. Hutton made the save with traffic right in front. Big Mason Marchment was there. Now it's Reinhart setting up Forsling in the slot, and Hutton got a piece of that. Los Turinan with a good hit. Marchment throws the body. Great work by this Panther third line. Finally, Coyotes work it free. Strawman. And now Jacob Chikrin on the clear.
Well, the Panthers they're making a concerted effort. That was my second key goal, to get that traffic in front. You saw Mason Marchment getting that big body, trying to take the eyes away from Hutton.
Joe Thornton with a shot. Stick save by Hutton. And he'll cover that one up against Big Jumbo Joe.
Go back here. That's 3 scoring chances. But here's Owen Tippett. Looked like that it wasn't going to be a play at all. He stops and then tries to reach around, but here's a better angle of it. It just skirts wide of the far post.
Well, the possession game early on has been all Panthers here. They've kept Hutton busy in the Arizona net. Off the draw. We'll do it again. I'll say Thornton was a little early. Most face-offs taken in NHL history. Joe Thornton. Been around a little while. Signed a 1-year deal. Come here to Florida for year number 24 in the league. Eager under pressure from Schmaltz, who gets it out in front. Phil Kessel shoots wide. Arizona's first scoring chance, but Kessel just missed. Now it's Timmins. He shoots, blocked by Uyghur. Knocked down and behind the net by Yashkin. Dmitry Yashkin spins with it. Hornquist knocks it free. And Hornquist pushes it out to center. And he'll shoot in. Schmaltz through center ice. Put it on the wing. Keller lays it to the middle. Now it's Strawman. Slap shot blocked in front by the stick of Connaughton. And Kevin Connaughton with the puck. Got it to the line, but the Panthers unable to clear. Connaughton again. Montour got it to center, but Coyotes able to pick it up there. Deflected all the way down by Barkov, and now he'll chase after his former teammate Strawman. Quick clear, but the Panthers have possession. Taken away by Verhaeghe. In the slot, Forsling shoots. That goes wide.
If that puck was on net, the Barkov was coming right down the low slot area.
Panthers all kinds of pressure again on this shift. The Barkov line has basically been in the offensive zone all game. Here's Barkov, point blank, shooting block. Picks it up again, centering feed. Duclair couldn't get to it. Now Gudas at the point. Takes a shot, deflected, and it's out of play. 5:21 to go. Still scoreless. Phil Kessel came close moments ago. Coyotes for the first time after COVID in a couple of years.
Let's take a look at the rosters, and this is how young the NHL has become. The Coyotes are the 5th oldest team in the National Hockey League, and only 28.5 years is their average age. You see where the Panthers stack up. They got the 14th youngest team in the NHL. Joel Quenneville behind the bench. It wasn't too long ago where the average age in the NHL was well over 29 years old. It's a young man's game, Goldie. And you know the Panthers, their core players are in that 23 to 27 years old.
Weegar with a shot here, high over the net. Ekblad took the hit, made the play, got it to Barkov. Barkov sorts it out, but then Jacob Chychrun finds the loose puck. Skates to center. Knocked away by Barkov. Pokes it ahead for Duclair. He's under heavy pressure. Duclair, great move. Sends Verhaeghe in off his stick. Oh, what a play there by Anthony Duclair, just hounding that puck. And now they're in on the forecheck again. This Barkov line is dominant here early on. Ekblad up high with a shot. That came through wide. Hutton never saw it with Duclair right in his face. Duclair and Verhaeghe after it again. It rolls past him and clear to center. Panthers continue with the pressure, especially with that Barkov line. Florida scored first in every game this year. One of only 4 teams left in the league without a loss. Panthers and the Oilers are both 5-0. The Blues and Hurricanes are 4-0. Remember the Capital team, the last team last year to lose a game in regulation.
And the Canes are hosting the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight on home ice.
Who are struggling. Kevin Connaughton has a look. The slap shot sent away by Hutton. Montour fires blocked away. Loose puck in the slot. Tippett picks it up. Coyote without a stick. Dzingel doesn't have one. Panthers working in the offensive end. Connaughton again. Blocked away again. Panthers stay on it. Here's Huberdeau. Cross ice feed deflected away by Ladd. Connaughton there to clean it up. All Florida here in the first, but still scoreless on the scoreboard. Finally dumped down the ice. And that is icing. We'll get a message from FPL.
Get control over your energy use and your bill with the new FPL Energy Manager. Find savings to sing about at fpl.com/takecontrol.
Kevin Connaughton, his contributions to the team on the defensive side, but that last shift, you see him, he's taking an opportunity, keeping the puck in the offensive zone. It's like the other 5 defensemen skaters out there. Get in on the offense when you get an opportunity. It's all about timing and risk management. When should you pinch and stay in and help your forwards, and when to pull back.
Forsling up ahead. Losterinen met at the blue line, so Forsling has to turn back. No penalties so far in this game. Panthers have been shorthanded the most time so far in the league. Arizona doesn't take very many. Closing in on 3 minutes left in the first. Gudis went down there after banging with Yashkin at center. Well, Gudis back up okay.
I don't expect the Coyotes to be taking too many penalties here unless they absolutely have to. Their penalty killing has been very below average. I'll say it nicely.
Yeah, they've given up 7 goals on 11 attempts. The percentage isn't very good, but as you said, they don't take very many, so that's the good news for them. Ekblad all the way into the offensive zone. Hands it to Weegar. Cross ice for Vetrano. Now Thornton at the end boards. Vetrano again in front. Hornquist couldn't get a stick on it. Ekblad picks it up. Weegar threw it in front.
Look
Coyotes
out.
Clear. It's a breakaway. Clayton Keller in all alone against Spencer Knight, and he scores. First shot on goal of the game for Arizona, and it's 1-0 Coyotes.
Well, just what I talked about, all that puck possession in the offensive zone, but you see Weegar and Ekblad were caught deep inside the blue line in a beautiful outlet pass and right between the legs. Keller is probably the most dangerous scorer on the Arizona Coyotes roster, and he makes no mistake there to open up the scoring.
So first time this year the Panthers have not scored first. It's only the second goal they've allowed in the first period. This is why you can never take any game for granted. Panthers with all that zone time, but Arizona strikes first. A little ice repair being done at the Arizona blue line.
Well, going back to that goal, Goldie, you know, not to point the fingers at Ekblad and Mackenzie Weegar out there, but when you have both defensemen activated on the offensive side in the offensive zone, that's fine as long as you got full possession of the puck. And we saw the result right there that when you don't, it's a quick outlet pass and turns into a breakaway.
Keller gets the goal against Spencer Knight, 1-0. Thornton in his own zone working the boards. Connaughton has the puck. And out comes Vetrano. Lost an edge at the line, and that put the play offside.
The Panthers have had success here in this first period of just chipping it in behind the Coyotes defense and retrieving on the aggressive forecheck. See now with just over a minute and a half left here, the Panthers go back with the Barkov line with Duclair and Verhaeghe. See if they can. They've had all kinds of possession time in Arizona's end.
Ekblad will send it into the offensive zone. Timmins there for the Coyotes. We get a whistle now, and we're going to get a call.
Going to be an interference call, and who's it going against? I think it's going against the Coyotes.
Keller.
Number 9, Arizona, minor penalty, interference.
Well, the Panthers got the puck in deep and forced the Coyotes into that man-on-man defensive coverage. And Clayton Keller, who just scored the goal, here's the interference on Barkov. He's nowhere near the puck and riding him hard into the boards.
So the Panthers have power play goals now in 3 consecutive games. And this is a big one here late in the period, trying to get the game tied. Barkov flips it ahead, but it's broken up. Sam Bennett now with it. Over to Huberdeau. Plays it back. Now Barkov gets things set up. Ekblad fires, blocked away. Beagle got a piece of that, and he's struggling as the puck goes out of play.
Heads up play there by Ekblad. He knew that the Panthers had 2 red jerseys out in front of the Arizona net. You'll see Barkov put it back. There's Hornquist right out in front. Looked like that shot, it was bobbling, and then Beagle was able to get his body in front of it.
Huberdeau with a chance, fires, that goes wide. Barkov plays the carom. Panthers try to move it up high, but stolen away. Barkov now. Up ahead for Bennett. He'll give to Hornquist. And back up Aaron Ekblad with half a minute to go in the first. Here's Barkov moving. Ekblad again. Barkov one-timer from the angle, blocked by the stick of Chychrun and out of play.
Now, give credit where credit is due, and the Coyotes on this penalty kill assignment, that's the 2nd consecutive time that they were able to get in front. Here's Ekblad just laying it over to Barkov for the one-timer. Not a very good angle, but you see goes ricochets off the stick of Chychrun and out of play.
Now the Coyotes have blocked 8 shots in this first period. Panthers have dominated in the shot attempt department. Face-off win, Montour for Tippett. Montour rips one, saved by Hutton, rebound, Joe Thornton scores! His first as a Panther. Jumbo Joe has tied it at 1.
Get traffic in front, get the point shots through, and the second power play unit lights the lamp. Joe Thornton Watch how this play sets up here. You see him at the right side of your screen after the initial save. A beautiful bounce there. Looked like Reinhart will get the primary assist, and Thornton had a wide open goal.
Yeah, Jumbo Joe gets his first. He's a point away now from 13th all-time in points. He'll tie Paul Coffey with his next one. And the big one in the final seconds of the first, Sam Reinhart. Nice play in front, will get another point. He's been piling them up of late. Final seconds of the period. Panthers trying to get it to the net quickly. Gudas sends it wide. Marchment with a second to go. And that's it for the opening 20.
Wow. 11-1 in favor of shots for the Florida Panthers. They score in their 11th shot, but only one shot on goal, and Clayton Keller gets the opening goal. See if the Panthers can get that offense going here and score in their opportunities.
South Florida Honda Dealer intermission report is coming up. We will hear from Joe Thornton. We'll have the highlights of the first and climbing the charts, a closer look at Jonathan Huberdeau and Alexander Barkov. Spencer Knight going through his post-period routine over there on the bench. The Panthers trying to start the season 6-0. Arizona got the lead, but Joe Thornton evened it late in the first.
Welcome to our South Florida Honda Dealer intermission report. The Coyotes and the Panthers 1-1. Arizona doing something no team had done this year. That scored first against the Panthers, but late in the period, an untimely penalty for them. And Joe Thornton gets his first goal as a Panther in his illustrious career. Good for him, power play goal. And it's 1-1. Can't happen many times in history where you give up only one shot and give up the goal, Chick. But from the Arizona perspective, they kind of hung in there. Opportunistic goal. Panthers respond late.
Yeah, they sure did. And credit to Joe Thornton getting a timely goal for the Panthers. It was 1-0 hockey game. The Coyotes, they play that passive 1-2-2 in the neutral zone. They try to almost lull the other team in, not into sleep, but really sort of restrict what they can do offensively. Panthers got to really work to break that, get pucks deep, and crash the net.
Had 11 shots. Arizona got one. Let's look at the goals. From a efficiency perspective, you can't do better than what Arizona did. But why they get the breakaway here?
That's true. Well, you know what? I think you had Ekblad and Uyghur sort of playing. They were both activated in the blue line, Craig, and there's a rebound in front of the net. The Coyotes, Nick Schmaltz, great vision, saw a little seam. Clayton Keller took off, received the puck around the center line, and he was gone. This is what Clayton has to do for the Coyotes.
You
they're always trying to generate off it. Yep,
you said he got to get it going. He got his third.
That's what he's here for. Yep.
Jumbo Joe gets one back here for the Panthers in the right spot at the doorstep.
Yeah, and you know what, Craig? It's good for that second unit to get going here for the Panthers, too. I think, the power play's been a work in progress with some of the new guys here. But you know what? Three-man presence in front of the net, Craig. They created outnumbered situations sort of all over the ice on that power play. And Joe, like, right in his house, Verhaeghe could have got that rebound. Just a lot of pressure. You get the shot on goal from the point, crash the net, and good things happen.
Absolutely, and a good job by Reinhart to sense that Thornton was going to be over on that left side and put in a very easy goal for Florida. So they outshoot the Coyotes 11-1. Tempted shots tremendously for the Panthers. Only the one power play. A big hit advantage to the Coyotes. Is that part of their game as well?
Well, I think when you're chasing the puck, Craig, there's some things you can do to neutralize it. One of them is be physical, time and space. And as a team, obviously, they weren't winning the puck possession battle that game, so try to out-hit your opposition.
All right, so you saw our South Florida Honda Dealer highlights. How about the interview? The goal scorer, Joe Thornton. Here's Katie.
Thanks, Craig. Well, Joe, your first goal as a Florida Panther, and it couldn't come out a better time just as the period expires to tie things up. What was working for you on that play?
Yeah, no, just Monty shot it from the middle of the ice, and Sam just made a great play over to me. I just had an open net, but started with a good face-off win and just throwing pucks to the net.
Kind of an interesting period. You guys had all the shots on goal, limiting them, but they get one on their first shot.
Yeah.
What's sort of the mentality that you guys talk about when something like that happens, just bouncing back?
Yeah, we got a good team in here. We know that. So just, they got the one chance there. They buried it. But other than that, good period. We'd like to shoot a little bit more, but we'll build off that.
We've been happy having you here so far, but what's the experience been like with this team so far this season? Are you loving it?
Yeah, it's been great. All the guys have been super, and we're having a lot of fun, and it's been nice to start off so good. That's a bonus. So, yeah, great group of guys, and we'll just keep her going here.
Thanks, Joe. Congrats on the first one. Craig, back to you.
Thank you, Katie. Number 426 of his incredible career. Joe Thornton ties it up. It's 1-1 after 20 minutes of play. More coming up on highlights, and we'll take a look at a great moment in Panther franchise history when we return here to Panthers hockey on Valley Sports. Presented by your South Florida Honda dealer. And welcome back. 1-1 after 20 here in Sunrise tonight. Bruins will be here on Wednesday night before the Panthers go to Detroit for a game on Friday. I want to tell you to visit the FLAteamshop.com for your exclusive Florida Panthers licensed merchandise, including one-of-a-kind game-used gear, hockey-inspired fashion apparel, and much more. Shop now at FLA.com or scan the code on the screen. And welcome back, everybody. The Panthers at 11 shots. They do get the late goal, so instead of going to the room down 1-0, giving up only one shot, it's a 1-1 hockey game. Chick, let's look at the, despite your parental, what was you saying, your parental emotions,
yeah.
Which we understand because your son is a star for Arizona. And how many times you get a chance to broadcast your son's game, but the Panthers had a lot of chances.
Yeah, yeah, they did. And then, you know, to their credit, against teams like this that play that passive style, Craig, you have to go in the net and force things and make it happen. You see so many times they're going with the tackle with two guys, third player high, you know, they're getting their shots. Carter Hutton needed a big game. He's kicking quite well this first period, giving the Coyotes an opportunity to stay close. We'll see how this transpires, but I like that play by Tippett, Craig. We talked about him going hard to the net in the pregame show. You see Hornquist setting up in front of the net. That's how they're going to score goals against the better clubs in this league too. The Panthers, they really just have to keep the pressure on Craig and see how this game transpires.
Hutton played very well. He's going to have to keep that up, you would think, going to period number 2 and 3 for Arizona to have a shot.
Absolutely. You know, they're not a team that generates a whole lot. They're still trying to find that offensive game. They're not a fast team, Craig, so Coyotes have to work on getting pucks deep, and it's tough to penetrate that Panther defense because they skate so well.
You love those old shows when they open up a vault. What's going to be inside? We're going to open up the Baptist Health virtual vault. We don't get that clicking noise, though. And here it is. Check Jonathan Huberdeau in our Baptist Health virtual vault. Look at this. The power play goalie of the night, passing Ole Jokinen for the power play points record. Yet another offensive record for you.
Yeah, and I felt like Ole Jokinen played a long time here, kid. Craig, during my son's growing formative years, but just a great play by Hubie. Set play, shots extremely accurate, get traffic on it. Look at this though, Craig. I mean,
you can call me kid anyway.
I know
I'm much older.
You guys from Long Island. 504 points.
Here's a look at the points. Yes, and now look at the goals too. Barkov's only 5 back. We're going to be talking about this in the next few weeks or so. He's only 5 back of Jokinen, all-time goals, and obviously the point leader is Huberdeau with a 504 now power play points. Number 1, and Barkey be number 2 at some point, I would think, as well. All right, good stuff, good numbers, but right now it is a 1-1 hockey game for the Panthers against the Arizona Coyotes. Arizona embarking on a long east trip here. The first time against the Cats here since January of 2020. Second period coming up.
From north, south, east, or west, Lexus of North Miami.
Machine, official luxury vehicle of the Florida Panthers. 1-1 game after 20 minutes. Next up for the Panthers, 2 nights from now, the Boston Bruins come to town. We're on the air at 6:30 with Panthers Live pregame. 7 o'clock, Cats and Bruins, always good battles, Randy.
Yeah, it'll be twice against the Bruins in less than a week. 1 at home, 1 on the road. Big divisional game for the Panthers. See how they fare. That's going to be a tough 2 games against the Big Bees.
The Panthers dominated this first period as far as possession time is concerned. The shot attempts were 25-7. You don't see that very often. It is a 1-1 game, though. For the Panthers, real good job in the puck possession game.
Yeah, and then I got a couple of clips here. The Panthers with the possession of the puck. Watch Barkov here in the middle of your ice, right there, just outside the blue line. Good positioning. He notices that there's going to be a strip of the puck, and look at how he just pokes it, and away the Panthers go, and they come in with numbers, and Eventually, Verhaeghe gets control of that puck, and the Panthers are scooting over the blue line. I talk about getting traffic to the front of the net as well. Here's Connaughton with a point shot. See, there's nobody out in front. And Bennett arrives just a second later. Panthers have to get more traffic in front of the Arizona net, and they'll be fine.
Both teams make their way back onto the ice for the second period. We'll let you know you can help raise money for a great cause. Sign up for the Panthers Foundation second annual Stash Cash 5K, presented by Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center. It's on November 20th right here at the arena. Visit PanthersFoundation.org for more information. Joe Thornton in the first, his first as a Panther now. The last time he had scored against Arizona was 5 years ago. Spencer Knight was 16 years old when Jumbo got that goal against.
That was kind of a tough.
Coyotes.
It was a tough period for Spencer Knight because, like Goldie said, the Panthers had the majority of the chances in the puck possession, and he only faced one shot, and that was on the breakaway. That's tough, even for a 20-year-old goaltender. Doesn't see much action in that first 20 minutes, but the composure, the maturity. He's setting himself up here. He knows he's going to see a little bit more rubber here in this second period. But difficult when you give up the lone goal on the only shot. That's tough for a goaltender. Doesn't matter what age.
Well, there's Sergei Bobrovsky, 4-0 to start the season for the second time in his career.
How about the .970 save percentage for Sergei Bobrovsky at even strength? 97% of the shots he's faced he's turned aside.
He has never started 5-0, so we'll look for that in his next start. Panthers again, it's the third time this year they've trailed. But opening night, they were down for about 7 minutes. They got the game tied. Saturday night, they trailed in Philadelphia for about 9 minutes and tied it. Tonight, trailed for less than 2 minutes before the Thornton goal. Here we go in the second. Barkov all over Strawman, but he got some help. And Keller scored on the breakaway in the first, feeds it ahead. Jacob Chikrin breaking in against Uyghur. Duclair and Barkov join in for the Panthers against Larson for the Coyotes. But now sent into the slot, and the shot there was blocked away. Clear to center. Verhaeghe with the puck. Coyotes are back defensively. Verhaeghe puts the brakes on against Kraus. But Larson, along with Chikrin there to help.
I'm just assuming what the message from the coaching staff for the Panthers after that 20 minutes. I'm sure that they reminded the Panthers that they've got better speed, and especially on the outside. Use that speed and drive towards that net and back off the Arizona defenseman.
Yeah, Coyotes blocked a lot of shots in the first. 25 attempts for the Panthers, but only 11 on goal. Connaughton will feed it back to Montour. Oh, the pass by Tippett is stolen away. Beagle sends Ladd in. Back for Beagle in front. Great back check by Jonathan Huberdeau. Huberdeau's defensive work early this year has been excellent, and an example there. Tippett goes down at the line. Huberdeau taking away a scoring chance.
Good recovery after that giveaway. It led to the offensive chance by the Coyotes.
Now Reinhart, another point for him tonight. He is perked up in a big way offensively after the first couple of games. And he is good at the net. Got that assist to Thornton, a little pass. Chikrin carries in. Couldn't get the shot away. Rather, that was Schmaltz carrying down the wing. He got the assist on the Keller goal in the first. Board battle here, and away with it was Marchment. Rolls away, though. Marchment on the forecheck. All over Timmins. The help from Losterinen. But now the Coyotes get out. Yashkin lost the puck as he tried to avoid the Gudis hit. Thornton out in front for Hornquist. Couldn't get a stick on that one. Now Thornton again. Looking out in front. Goes to the point man. Ekblad over to Uyghur. The shot goes wide. Uyghur broke his stick. Goes to the bench. Looking for a new one. Has it now. And Uyghur will get back. So no shots on goal yet here in the second. Uyghur tried the stretch pass out of the reach of Vetrano. Panthers, by the way, Tice had given up no goals in a period, or no shots. Coyotes only got one. Let's take a look at Patrick Hornquist.
Yep, a couple of Grizzly veterans right there. Thornton he bobbled the attempt to center that puck. And then he finally get it, but you saw it just bounced over the stick of Hornquist. He was all by himself going to the front of that net.
And that vibe on this team, you watch him on the bench. They've got something real good going, the Panthers this year. Really, that's a carryover from last year. 11 straight regular season wins for Florida from the end of last season into the start of this one. Good defensive work there by Chychrun. Pass ahead for Eriksson. Forsling there at his own line defensively, but Jay Beagle battles him along the wall. Duclair nicely worked it free. Here comes Barkov through center. Duclair on the wing. Duclair moving in. Out in front. Knocked away by Strawman. Barkov was driving the net. Barkov and Verhaeghe play a little catch. Now the open man is Montour as they move it quickly. Duclair. Feed to Verhaeghe. Tipped away by Chychrun and out of play.
Continuation from the first period of the Coyotes with some amazing defensive plays to break up the scoring chances for the Panthers, whether it's a block shot or knocking down a centering pass. Pretty good positioning. Panthers have to work through that.
Saw Corey Stillman, the former Panther, over on that Arizona bench as an assistant coach. Son Riley, now a former Panther as well, is in Chicago with the Blackhawks. Here comes Gostisbehere. In over the Panther line. Krause picks it up, sends it in front block. Bennett with the bump on Larson, and the Panthers have possession, but Gostisbehere holds it in. Fans on the shot attempt. Clear to center. It'll roll all the way down, and this will be icing.
Yeah, the Panthers, they got to be a little bit more careful with those outlet passes, especially those short passes that when they're just inside their own blue line. You got to be certain that you're going to put it on the stick of a teammate that's going to be open and be able to take a few steps and decide what he wants to do with that puck.
Well, we got a change in goal for the Coyotes. Vejmelka's now in. Carter Hutton with a lower body injury is out. So Vejmelka in goal now. He's played very well this year for Arizona. Makes his first save there. Original draft pick of the Predators. They picked him up out of the Czech League. So a different goaltender the Panthers face here in the second period. Of course, with the team struggling, he is 0-2-1, but .288 on the goals against. Yashkin got it in over the Panther line. Ekblad will turn it right back to center. Marchment reaches for it and controls and is tripped up. And let that one go, though. So no call there. Play continues. Panthers shoot in, or Coyotes shoot in. Panthers Spencer Knight played it around the boards. Reinhart leading the charge. The Zingle, who can really move, closed on him. Now Losterinen digs it free. Centering feed. Marchment with a shot deflected, and that one will go out of play.
Mason Marchment has been sensational for the Florida Panthers here. Getting control of that puck, and you decide right there, is that a trip or not? You know, he was off balance. 4 assists in his last 3 games, Mason Marchment.
Everything on Vejmelka, a much bigger goaltender than Carter Hutton is. He was about 6'3". Vetrano there for the Panthers, in behind Thornton, puts it out in front. Hornquist deflection, blocked away. Montour, little wrister, intentionally wide off the end wall. Hornquist there to pick it up. Cross ice feed, looking for Montour, creeping in. He shoots, save, rebound, loose, they score! Frank Vetrano bangs it home for his first of the year, and the Panthers have the lead.
when you have no play and you got control of the puck in the corner, why not just throw it on net? Frank Vatrano was able to get in behind the defense. Montour just puts it off the goaltender. And look at the positioning that Frank the Tank has as he just flips it in to the open net. Cross ice pass from Hornquist. Montour was in deep. There's the shot and a beautiful rebound, juicy rebound. And Vatrano tucks it home.
Brandon Montour with a 2-assist game. And the Panthers have their first lead of the night. A spot they have been very familiar in this season. Shots on goal in the second, 4-0 for Florida. And they get one by the new goaltender, Vamilka, in relief. Barkov line again in the offensive end. Forsling, little head fake, and the wrister goes wide. It carries to Gudis. His shot saved by Vamilka. Forsling cross ice for Duclair. He was loading up for the one-timer, but Larson got a piece of it on the pass. Verhaeghe breaks in. Back it goes for Gudis. Now Duclair from the sharp angle. He'll put it in front. He was looking at the stick of Barkov. Forsling. Verhaeghe again. He'll have to peel back. Territorial time now at 58% for the Panthers in the Arizona zone in the game. Keller met by Ekblad. Couldn't even let him out. Shots now 17-1 in favor of Florida in the game. And the only one for Arizona was a breakaway by Keller, who scored. Kessel is forced back by Huberdeau. Huberdeau all over Kessel. He throws it out to center. Uyghur got a stick on it. Loose at the Panther line now. It rolls towards the net and taken away by Bennett. His lead pass blocked by Schmaltz. Bennett again. Finds the open man. Uyghur on the tape for Tippett. Now it's Huberdeau at the line. Ekblad goes to the net. Uyghur fires, glove save. 12:09 to go in the second. The Panthers are on top. Frank Vatrano celebrates his first of the year. Player resume, a closer look at Sam Reinhart, first year with the Panthers. He's been piling up the points. Last season, a career-high 25 goals with Buffalo. Panthers traded for him in the offseason. And along with Aaron Ekblad and Sam Bennett, they were 3 of the top 4 picks in the 2014 draft. This is the first time in NHL history 3 of the top 4 picks in a draft have been teammates. And all 3 of them off to great offensive starts this year. Ekblad was picked number 1, Reinhart second to Buffalo, and then Bennett went 4th to Calgary. Panthers traded for Bennett during last season. Jay Beagle, the veteran, puts one in front. It bounces around in the crease, and Spencer Knight covers.
Well, that's why the goaltenders and all goaltenders, they get down low when that puck is centered. Stay low, close to the snow. And then when a kind of a bounce off, you see it's going to come off the skate of Connaughton. But Knight is in good position.
It took 28 minutes in this game for Spencer Knight to make his first save. It's only the second shot for Arizona. The Panthers, by the way, and Randy, we figured this coming in, how deep this Panther roster was. 19 players on this team now have at least a point already this year. A dozen have goals.
Yeah, I think it's only Connaughton and Ryan Lomberg are the only ones on the roster that don't have points so far, if I'm correct.
Clear to the Panther line. Reinhart pops it to the middle, right on the logo. It's Marchman sweeping it in. Gostisbehere feeds ahead for Lawson Krause. He'll flip it to the open side. Only Reinhart was there for Florida. Uyghur, nice move. Marchman. Puck was blocked away by Soderstrom. Look out, sent right in front of the Coyote net. Marchman, good hit on Krause as he cleared the zone. Gostisbehere carries. Rolls towards the net, steered away by Knight. Now Hornquist trying to catch Arizona in a change. Hornquist down the wing, winds up with a blast, and it's scooped up by Vamilka.
Nice outlet pass Aaron Ekblad with a heads-up play. Look at Ekblad with the heads up. He sees Hornquist. Hornquist just screaming for that puck. Lots of open space. Toronto was being boxed out and out in front.
Hornquist got the second assist on the go-ahead goal. This line getting a lot of ice time. Thornton, Vetrano, Hornquist. Quenneville able to roll the lines tonight. Oh, Gudas, good hit. And that's an injury on Timmins, and right after that, Dzingel goes after Gudas. Timmins is down. Ryan Dzingel jumped in. He and Gudas in a fight.
Yeah, Dzingel went right after Gudas after the hit.
And Timmins,
yeah, you don't like to see
pain.
that. It was a clean check. I don't believe that Timmins was expecting that Gudas was coming in to finish his check. He kind of let up, and that's when players get injured.
Young player, 23-year-old Timmins. Here's the hit.
Yeah, he's got control of the puck, and then there's the hit right there. And yeah, you can tell it's a lower body injury. Here's how
5 minutes.
Gudas, he keeps his stick, his elbows down.
Well, I believe it's an extra 2 minutes for Dzingel because there was no penalty call originally on Ratko Gudas. Hopefully Timmins is okay as he's helped to the Coyotes dressing room. So Dzingel gets 2, 5, and 10 because he jumped in there. So he's got a long rest now. Gudas only the 5 for fighting. The Panthers will get their second power play.
We still have not put up the penalty on the center hung scoreboard just yet. Now the officials are going over to make sure that everything is square.
Gudas will sit for 5 for the fight. So the Panthers a chance now to extend the lead. 1 for 1 on the power play tonight against a struggling Coyotes penalty kill. Sam Bennett shoots. Save Amelka. Puck bouncing around. Barkov swats it to the corner, and Hornquist moves it around to Huberdeau. Huberdeau trying to get it sorted out. Ekblad walks the line. Here's Huberdeau, back for Ekblad, but out of his reach. Panthers at 20 shots on goal midway through the game. Hutton started the game, is left with an injury. Amelka now in for Arizona in the net. Barkov worked it free. Ekblad for Huberdeau. Has a lane, lets one go. That misses. Barkov reaches and holds it in the zone. Goes cross ice. Strawman pressured by Huberdeau. Huberdeau with a steal. Huberdeau again. Back it goes Ekblad quickly. He'll shoot wide. Huberdeau scoops it up. Hornquist out in front of the net. Ekblad shot, score! On the power play, the Panthers cash it again. They've got a 3-1 lead now.
Well, the Panthers coming into tonight's game, they had scored a power play goal in 3 consecutive games, and now they got 2 for 2 here tonight. And it all centers around the big defenseman. Panthers get it back. Here's Huberdeau, lay it back. Look at the traffic out in front, whether that puck was redirected or not. Ekblad, his head up. It looked like it went off a Chychrun. I don't believe it went off a Hornquist. Oh, that maybe Bennett got a piece of it.
I think you're right. It hit Chychrun for sure, Randy, and maybe Bennett as well before that. So the Panthers have scored 3 consecutive goals in this game now. Thornton late in the first. Vetrano here in the second, either Ekblad or Bennett as well. And now their dominant play and their dominant possession is showing up on the scoreboard with a 2-goal lead. And Reinhart is in the offensive zone. Forsling fires, Vejmelka the save. There's a rebound. Yashkin able to pick it up and clear to center. Forsling knocked it away, and then Forsling takes a penalty on Schmaltz. So the Coyotes will get a power play chance for the first time. 3-1 Florida midway through.
Now, we know for sure the shot went off of Chychrun and in the back of the net. But before that, all right, let's stop it right there. Okay. Does he touch that puck? Bennett. It looks like he did because the projection of the puck, and then, yeah, you'll see right there. You see the puck starts wobbling. So that's a good pickup there by the off-ice officials and our crew to notice that that puck was deflected. So Bennett gets a power play goal.
First power play of the night for Arizona, trying to get one back. Krause at the sharp angle shoots. Knight the save. Barkov moves it ahead for Losterinen. He's 1-on-2. And off the bench comes Bennett with a shot. Saved by Vejmelka. That broke the stick of Krause. So Bennett right now credited with his 5th of the year in the 6 games. What a run he's had since joining the Panthers in the middle of last season. Whistle here as the Coyotes shot in. It'll be icing call, I believe.
All right, let's go back and take another look here at the Panthers power play goal. There's the slap shot from Ekblad. And another look. Yeah, I believe that Bennett touched that puck, and then it went off of Chychrun, the defenseman. And you see where the puck ended up.
So it's Bennett from Ekblad, and Huberdeau gets another assist. 4 points in his last couple of games. And once again tonight, 8 Panthers already on the score sheet. By the way, those dozen players this year with goals, that's second most in the NHL. Pittsburgh is at 14 players score. They announce it in the building as Ekblad, though, so perhaps they will change it. Coyotes work this puck free. Keller gets to the net, saved by Knight. Uyghur in behind his own net. That one caught the mesh, so we do get the whistle. And we'll get a message from FPL.
Get control over your energy use and your bill with the new FPL Energy Manager. Find savings to sing about at fpl.com/takecontrol.
Coyotes with a couple of scoring chances here in this power play in tight. And you see Spencer Knight hugging those posts. He's taking away that short side, that's for sure.
E1 Panther lead after trailing 1-0. Trying to extend the franchise record to start a season to 6 straight wins. Hard board battle here at the end wall in the Florida zone. Panthers able to kill time on this power play for Arizona. Verhaeghe battling for it. Connaughton picks it up. He's double teamed. Andrew Ladd with a steal. Puts it out in front, knocked away. And now Verhaeghe will skate out. Trying to get the speed down the wing. Verhaeghe shorthanded, looking for a chance. Soderstrom played him well. 10 seconds left on the Forsling penalty. Uyghur on the loose puck. Chychrun nicely gloves it down, a hold in. He moves in, the feed, and then the pass is stolen away. Panthers kill it off. Arizona had 3 shots on goal in that power play. This one fired. Stopped by Knight. 5-on-5 play. Coyotes working hard deep in the Panther zone. Andrew Ladd away with it. Up the boards for Eriksson. It comes to the point. Lyubushkin's shot saved by Knight. Rebound finally picked up by Verhaeghe. Lays it ahead. Too far for Barkov. He's all over Lyubushkin though. Barkov on the forecheck. Puck is free. O'Brien trying to clear. Reinhart would not allow it out. Duclair. Barkov. Duclair again. Uyghur. Here's Anthony Duclair moving in. He has a chance. He waits and shoots, blocked away. Duclair hunts it down. Now it's Barkov. They got the traffic at the net. Uyghur didn't have a shooting lane. Flips it back for Ekblad. He'll give to Duclair down low. All Panthers now in the offensive zone. Reinhardt up high. Uyghur again. Duclair one-timer. Save Amelka. Labushkin doesn't have a stick. Duclair wasn't sure where it was. Puck hit the referee and stays in the zone. Reinhardt puts it in front. Amelka makes the save on Barkov. Oh, he just got enough of it. Barkov nearly had one. It remains 3-1 Panthers.
The Coyotes, their defenseman got caught napping, and you see nobody's covering in front of the net. Reinhardt centers it to Barkov, and underneath of Vejmelka, the netminder. That's how close it came from Barkov getting another goal.
Vejmelka in relief for Carter Hutton, who started this game for Arizona. Announcing the veteran, the Heroes Among Us program. And everybody always on their feet. Great to see. One of our Vietnam War veterans in attendance tonight at FLA Live Arena.
Good stuff.
Well, Arizona finally giving Spencer Knight a little bit of action here in the second. That's a penalty in the offensive zone on Keller. Panthers will go a man up again. He took down Montour. Arizona now with 8 shots, only had 1 in the first period. But this Coyotes power penalty kill, Randy, on the season now has allowed 9 goals on 13 attempts, including 2 tonight.
Arizona number 9, minor penalty tripping.
The Coyotes get the puck in deep, and Clayton Keller, he's a scooter and he likes to forecheck, but a little too aggressive. There's Montour protecting the puck, and as soon as that stick comes anywhere close to the skate blade, down goes Montour. You got to call those. Third power play for the Panthers, and they are 2 for 2 so far.
Trying to cash in again and stretch out the lead. Huberdeau. Back for Ekblad. He'll fire, save, rebound in front. Stopped at the net by Vejmelka, and now the whistle. Oh, and Bennett in a tussle. He and Beagle both go down. They're no strangers to one another.
Wow, the Coyotes are not very happy that the Panthers have got all that traffic out in front. But they set it up perfectly, and this is where you want Aaron Ekblad to take the shot. You see Hornquist right in front. Big rebound in the backhand of Bennett. Right into the goaltending paraphernalia. Here's a good angle of it right there.
Panthers are at 60% the advantage in the faceoff circle tonight. Beagle able to pull that one back. Sent around the boards, but Bennett picks it up at the line. Ekblad, who got credit for that last power play goal, gives to Huberdeau. Cross ice, got it through to Barkov. Ekblad, Barkov. Cross ice off a skate. He was looking for Huberdeau. Panthers trying to
It's always
fire
risky.
it around.
Yeah, it's always risky when you're trying that cross ice pass through right through the penalty killers, the box positioning by the Coyotes.
Pass back doesn't connect, so Bennett has to reset.
And the Coyotes are very passive. They're really staying into a high box and allowing the Panthers lots of room on the outside. They got to take the shot.
Barkov with a chance, blocked away. Hornquist at the net, pounding Vejmelka, who was way out of his cage. Now he's back in the blue. Here's Ekblad, moving in. Ekblad gives it over to Huberdeau. Up high, Bennett. He'll dart towards the net, give it back to Huberdeau. Ekblad again. Barkov is up high this time. Bennett shoots. Well, actually, I think that was a pass to Hornquist, but it was behind him. Panthers still have possession. Bennett one more time. Circles with it. And Bennett moves again. This time he shoots. That's blocked away. Huberdeau plays it along the boards. Full possession time for the Panthers, a man up. Barkov at the line. Ekblad for the one-timer. Save Vejmelka. Rebound is there in front. Bennett popped it over to Ekblad. Final seconds of the power play. Panthers lose possession this time. And the Coyotes will get out of it. It remains a 2-goal game. Panthers now 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. They put 3 shots on goal on that one.
I'd like to see the Panthers a little bit more selfish there. Yeah. Goalie Barkov, Ekblad, Bennett, shoot the puck. You got Hornquist taking a beating, providing the screen out in front. Take advantage of that.
Joe Thornton pokes it back to the point. Forsling with a shot. Save with Vetrano right in front. Vejmelka got enough of it. Puck goes out of play for a whistle. Well, the Panthers are cooking early this year, folks. Be here at FLA Live Arena. The Premier Plan is on sale now. Access to the best games, including weekends, holidays, and premier opponents. Purchase at FloridaPanthers.com. Panthers are right back at it on Wednesday night when they host the Boston Bruins.
So officially now they've given the last goal to Aaron Ekblad?
It is Aaron Ekblad's goal with Bennett and Huberdeau on the helpers. As of now. I'll add that.
Okay.
I mean, it was close. Everybody out there, you saw the replay. Here's a shot blocked at the net by Eriksson. They congratulated Sam Reinhart moments ago on the scoreboard. 300th point of his career. Panthers acquiring him from Buffalo in the offseason. Reinhart now 5 points in the 6 games as a Panther. Got an assist on the first goal that tied the game at 1 by Joe Thornton. Vejmelka sends it around the boards. Marchment there for the Panthers. Over to Tippett. On the power play time, Joel Quenneville getting guys that don't see power play or penalty kill time some shifts here, like Owen Tippett. Gudas shoots, save, another big rebound. Stroman was there for Arizona. Tippett knocked it away. Marchment throws the body. They'll all separate at the benches as Gudas snaps it ahead. Hornquist throws the body. Vetrano is back there as well behind the Arizona net. Here's Thornton shooting right through the blue paint. Vetrano fell down as he tried to make the move on Fisher. Gudas steps up for the bump on O'Brien. Arizona, remember, with Timmins out after the hit by Gudas, down to 5 defensemen now. Hornquist got hit hard by O'Brien. Hornquist has some words with O'Brien. They jostle. They thought about it, but they won't drop the mitts. Instead, Hornquist deflects it in the zone.
They growled at each other a little bit.
A little bit. I thought there was a possibility, Randy. Potential. Larson knocks it down at the line, but it came out. So it was offside.
Well, here's Hornquist paying the price, getting that puck in deep. O'Brien much bigger. Bump, and then Hornquist kind of went at him, and a little pushing and shoving. Oh, Hornquist, he is such a gamer. He loves playing these games. He's got 12 career goals against the Arizona Coyotes.
Knight played it around the boards. Verhaeghe after it, but couldn't control. Arizona able to hold in. Keller then gave it away to Barkov. Good work by Verhaeghe. Never let Keller get away. This will be icing with half a minute to go in the period. Panthers 19-7 the shot advantage here in the second.
Yeah, and they've had success, the Panthers, especially on the power play with the face-offs and getting possession of the puck. That was a bit of a struggle in their last outing in Philadelphia against the Flyers.
Duclair just off his stick, trying to break out. He'll track it down now, puts it out in front all the way through the slot. Keller comes the other way. Lawson Krause barrels in over the Panther line. Try to circle it back. Put out in front. Panthers work on the back check. Duclair stolen away by Gostisbehere, though. It'll bounce over to Verhaeghe in the final seconds. Panthers get 2 in the second and carry the lead to the final period.
Yeah, 2 for 3 on the power play for the Panthers. That's 4th consecutive games that they've scored at least 1 power play goal. And we'll see the Panthers third period goals leaders. The Panthers have 10 in the third, and that's first in the NHL.
Certainly sets up well for the Cats, but first the South Florida Honda dealer intermission report. Frank Vetrano has the go-ahead goal tonight. Katie will chat with him, all the highlights and stats, and talk about representing Team USA. You don't want to miss that story coming up. Spencer Knight in goal tonight for the Panthers. Hasn't been all that busy. The Cats put up 2 in the second period. 3-1 Florida after 40.
Welcome to the second intermission report, brought to you by your South Florida Honda dealer. Frank Vetrano getting his first. Jumbo Joe Thornton got his first of the year in the first period. Panthers add another and lead 3-1, out shooting the Coyotes 30-8 through 2 periods of play. It was a very dominating second period. Craig Benavides back with Jeff Chikrin here. A dominating period by the Cats in period 2.
Yeah, their puck possession, they've just been all over it, Craig. On the power play, look like they're playing keep away. You know, in the neutral zone, they're really forcing. You know, they're getting that, playing that aggressive forecheck. Craig really forcing the Coyotes' shorthanded defense sort of off the puck, and really hammer it. The defensemen are activating, so they're getting a lot of pressure in layers in the offensive zone, and it's starting to take its toll on the Coyotes defensively.
Yeah, you can see it in the power play. Probably the best the power play has looked in the young season here for the Panthers, with 2 power play goals tonight. Let's look at the goals. Good to see Frank Vetrano get on the board off some good work in front of net on our South Florida Honda dealer intermission highlights.
Yeah, aggressive play, Craig, down below the goal lines, really cycling the puck low. Montour again activated, and 3 Coyotes in front of the net, Craig. Nobody quite picking up Vetrano there. Got to have stick and body possession on that strong guy. Actually went out to the Coyote defenseman, looked like went back to very fortuitous.
Timmins was there.
Yeah, really set up well for him in the crease there, Craig. But you have to clear those bodies out at the front of the net.
6-minute mark, 2-1. And then the Panthers on the power play. This puck hit just about everybody out there except you. And they gave it to Ekblad.
It hit my son, Craig. It didn't hit me.
It hit
it's all in the family.
That's right.
But you know what? Listen, again, the Coyotes, you have to have a little more pressure on. You can't let Ekblad wind up like that, Craig. He does a great job. He's so good at finding a lane, Craig, and finding pucks through. I think Bennett did get a stick on that. Heck, he got it. So, listen, it was just a good play. A lot of traffic to the front of the net. And good things happen when you shoot the puck, Craig, especially on the PP.
So, right now, it's Ekblad is third from Huberdeau and Bennett getting the helpers on the third goal. Look at the attempted shots, 56 to 16
That's
power
a lonely
play.
night.
That's a tough
lonely night, literally in the zone there, Craig.
And Pamelka had to come in. We don't know what happened to Carter. Hutton had a very good first period.
Couple injuries.
But Panthers are dominating the faceoff. Arizona does hit a physical effort so far.
Yeah, they're trying to catch him. They're really trying to stay on the right side of the puck, Craig, which they really have to against this high potent offense here. You know, it's a bit of an uphill battle, but that's the one thing they can control: effort and physical play.
Let's go to Katie with Frank Vetrano.
Thanks, Craig. Well, Frank, your first goal of the season and coming at a great time, giving them the go-ahead. Just what did you see on the play, and how pumped are you to maybe get the monkey off the back a little bit this year?
Yeah, it feels good. All-around effort. We talked about playing behind the goal line, and being hard in their D, and just making plays out front when they're there, not forcing things. And you know, Monty comes on the point, throws them at the net, and we have numbers at the net, and luckily it went in.
What did you guys say after that first period? Because everything was going your way, but they get that one goal. You know, what's kind of the message in the room after a period like that to come back out strong in the second?
It was a good period, but there was a few things we had to clean up on. You know, we were forcing a few plays, especially in the middle of the ice. We don't want to give teams a puck in the middle of the ice, especially when we don't know it's there. But we cleaned that up, and we still got a job to do in the third.
Shots now 31-8 in your guys' favor. How important has puck possession been to this team's game all year long?
It's huge. That's a big part of our game. Is we talk about all the time, want the puck when you have it on your stick and make the plays when they're there. So we're trying to be a possession team, but also play fast at the same time.
Thanks, Frank. Congrats on the goal.
Thanks.
All right, Craig, back to you.
All right, Katie, officially 20 shots for the Panthers in period number 2. They lead 3-1. All right, the Cats will celebrate Halloween on Wednesday at FLA Live Arena here as they take on the Boston Bruins. Enjoy a spooky haunted house and much more. Visit FloridaPanthers.com or scan the QR code on the screen right here to purchase tickets. Should be fun. Bruins, Panthers on Wednesday night. Getting set for period 3. More to come, though, on sled hockey.
Ready to save on Hondas? Save thousands with 0% fun.
And by Baptist Health, the official medicine provider of the Florida Panthers. It's 3-1 Cats after 2 periods of play here. And home ice tonight, Panthers trying to go to 6-0. Here's our youth hockey player of the game. How about this guy, Chick Valentino Olivas?
Attaboy Valentino. He looks like a defenseman there, Craig, with those teeth.
Yes, Palm Beach Hawks. Ekblad's his favorite Panther, and he's from Wellington.
Right shot, like
playing hockey for 3 years. Good for him. Perhaps like the young guys like Gostas, Bear, and Chikrin. Maybe we'll see him out here.
That'd be great.
Someday play their youth hockey in South Florida. All right, some thoughts here on Spencer Knight as in a busy evening.
Right. No, he hasn't. He's made the saves he needed to. One breakaway, one he really couldn't control, but you know, he gives a chance. He can demoralize another hockey club, Craig, when you come down and you're working so hard. Your chances are very few and selective, and he makes the big stops when they need it. It, you know, really can demoralize the opposition. But like I said before, I've been so impressed with how he tracks the puck. How, in my opinion, he's a big goaltender that makes himself bigger, Craig, and yeah, he's got a bright future.
Only 8 shots faced so far through 2 periods. As Goldie mentioned, took a while for him to even get a stop because they only had 1 shot in the first period, and Arizona scored on that one. 3rd period's coming up. Panthers certainly in control, but the next goal, if Arizona should get it, even though they've been dominated, they're right back in the hockey.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this game, Craig. You're never really out of it. We talk about the Panthers all the time as a comeback Cats at times, right? But I look to Q. He's going to use all 4 lines this period. I think it's a great opportunity for him to really work deep into the bench, get everybody involved, keep getting pucks deep, have good habits against a team that you should win, and see how the 3rd period plays out.
All right, good stuff here. 15 sled hockey players from Greater South Florida had the chance of a lifetime here. They're going to represent the Florida Panthers in the national tournament upcoming. And get this, they were out here over the weekend for a practice right here at FLA Live Arena, the 11th annual USA Hockey Sled Championship presented by the NHL, upcoming next month. Sled hockey is an adaptation of ice hockey designed for players who have a physical disability. Katie Goss had a chance to talk with some of the players.
It was a lot of fun. I love just being this experience of just being in the arena, and you kind of like a little kid dreaming. And it really is, it's not to sound cliche, but a dream come true. It's like you get to actually live out being in an arena and imagine fans and playing, even though it's a scrimmage or it's a practice, you just feel really like an NHL player.
It makes me feel so free. I mean, like always kind of feeling limited, like behind my other like peers in class and stuff. Going on the ice, it's me, and like I just feel so free, and it's a really incredible experience, the adrenaline and everything.
All right, and the championship tournament again will be in November in Wayne, New Jersey. We're getting set for period number 3 with the Panthers leading 3-1 after 40. That's coming up next on Valley Sports.
Need indeed by your local Toyota dealers. Visit your local Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places. And by FPL. Now look at the Panthers house, FLA Live Arena. The Cats, a period to go, trying to close it out and get to 6-0 on the season. And then we look at the road ahead, brought to us by Toyota. The Bruins in town on Wednesday. Friday's game is exclusively on ESPN+. So the only way to see that game in Detroit is on ESPN+, and then we're back with you Saturday night, the second of back-to-backs, that game in Boston. All right, in this game, Randy, really a dominant effort by that Panthers top line. Barkov, Verhaeghe, Duclair have 11 shot attempts. It seems like they've had the puck all night.
Yeah, and but it's the effort, and they're desperate for that puck. And we clipped off one shift here. Look at the work. They keep their feet moving. The puck goes deep in the Arizona zone. Get it back. There could be a circle, give and go, pump it back to the point, put yourself in position. Here's Duclair, he takes the shot, it's blocked, okay. Then Duclair hustles over and regains control of the puck. And tic-tac-toe, Barkov back to the point again. And this is why they're such successful as a line, is they work well and they stay in motion. Keep your feet moving, go to the open areas. Don't just stand still because you'll get covered. And that was one of the shifts where they really dominated in that second period.
Well, like most of the stats in the NHL, the Panthers are at or near the top. Here's another one. 10 goals in the third period in 5 games this year. That's number 1 in the NHL. Joel Quenneville's team, like a fine-tuned, fine car here early this year. 5-0, franchise record to start a year, and have a 3-1 lead going to the third. By the way, the team record for fewest shots allowed in a game is 10. Back in 2010, the Panthers did that in Minnesota, so Arizona only had 1 in the first. They are at 8 now, and we'll see how the third period unfolds.
The only thing that can derail this outing for the Panthers is the puck management.
Joe Thornton, Frank Petrano, Aaron Ekblad, goal scorers tonight. Ekblad with his third, getting it on the power play. For Thornton and Petrano, each their first goal of the season. Brandon Montour, multi-points, 2 assists.
Yeah, it's nice to see when you get contributions offensively up and down your lineup. You're not relying on just 2 or 3 players to supply the offense.
Barkov, beautiful move to get in. Nearly got by 4 Coyotes and finally rolls off his stick. He really is a joy to watch.
Look at Barkov there. Just tap dances through the first coverage, 2 guys. They're reaching for the puck, and it just rolls off his stick. Here's the captain. Boy, he's so shifty. And when you add the size and the strength and the reach, and obviously the talent with that puck, pretty dangerous combination there with Barkov.
Won the Selke Award last year, the best defensive forward, finished 6th in the MVP voting.
He should have won it about 3 times.
Yeah. I'm with you. Gudas, strong play to get back. Take it away from Ladd. Finds Huberdeau, who finds Forsling with speed. Up ahead for Bennett off his stick. Puck bouncing around. Bennett took a swipe at it, but Fisher recovers for the Coyotes. First of 2 meetings between these teams this year. The Panthers play everybody in the West. 1-1, home and home. Panthers will go to Arizona in December. We get an icing call here.
Well, and it doesn't get any easier for the Coyotes. They've got to go over and play Tampa Bay, and before they're done this trip, they have a stop in Philadelphia, as well as Carolina. Yikes.
Speaking of Tampa, 18 minutes to go in the game in Buffalo. Sabres 2 and the Lightning 1. Also in the division, Toronto trailing in Carolina 3-1 in the third now.
Yeah, after they open up the scoring in that game. Boy, what's going on in the center of the hockey universe?
Struggles indeed. Coach kind of calling out Matthews and Marner. Panthers will play Toronto 4 times this year. Here's Montour shooting. Deflected wide. Marchment and Reinhart work the wall. Marchment controls. Protecting that puck with the big body. Loses 1 man, puts it in front. Soderstrom covers for the Coyotes. And Marchment's going to take a penalty. Ooh, they got a cheap one there on Marchment, who got the stick in. Oh, and then Soderstrom punches him in the face and takes him down, and it's going to even it up. Mason Marchment in the middle of the action again. They'll both go.
Yeah, Marchment's going to get the original call, the offensive zone reach around.
Number 77, Arizona, minor penalty, roughing. Number 17, Florida, minor penalty, hooking.
Well, they gave it a hooking call, and then you saw Soderstrom just reached around, and not sure what he was trying to accomplish there, but
Poor Marchment, he takes a beating, man. He just plays that style. What a story. You know, Mason Marchment grew up in San Jose because his dad, Brian, played for the Sharks. I talked to him the other day. He said he didn't even play hockey till he was 10 years old. He was a golfer. Yeah. And it's been kind of a slow rise to get to the NHL, and said back then he never even thought about playing in the NHL. He was just having fun playing hockey. He broke his ankle as a teenager and grew 7 inches while he broke his ankle. He was 5'4". He's found a home here with the Panthers. Ekblad,
late developers. It took him a while, and had to play a couple years in the minors, learn to be a good pro. Boy, he's got good pedigree coming. His father played a long time in the NHL.
And a good trade. The Panthers sent Dennis Mulligan, one of their draft picks, to Toronto to get Marchment. And Joel Quenneville just, really likes the way he plays. Direct, big body, will do anything for the team, and he can play up and down the lineup.
And that just shows why good scouting, and you've got your pro scouts to keep an eye on those gems that maybe aren't getting an opportunity in the organization that they're presently in, and then the other thing too is once you acquire a player, and I've said it a couple times this year, give an opportunity, put the player in a position to succeed.
He had a real great playoff series against Tampa last year, played on the Barkov line. You mentioned Toronto. I don't think they'd love to have Mason Marchment right now. Gostisbehere looking ahead in the 4-on-4. Some open ice. Here comes Keller, who has the Arizona goal. Backhander, saved by Knight. Bennett on the rebound. Huberdeau snaps it over to Gudas. Lawson Krause got a steal. Gudas is there with him. Puck remains in the Panther zone. Dmitry Yashkin now spins free at the goal line. Puck possession for Yashkin. Cycles it back to the corner. Larson lost it. Forsling. Oh, big
look
hit.
Out. Well, that is how players get hurt. Forsling had no idea.
Lyubushkin shoots, saved by Knight. Rebound, Yashkin blocked away by Huberdeau, and the Panthers will finally get out of the zone, and Forsling and Gudas can finally get to the bench. Marchment is out of the box with Soderstrom as well. And Marchment immediately in on the forecheck. Back to 5-on-5. That was a long shift for Gudas and Forsling. Now the Thornton line on for the Panthers. Steele on the cross-ice feed. All 3 on the score sheet tonight. Thornton and Vetrano with goals. Hornquist with an assist. Fisher out of his own end. Strawman sends it around for Fisher. Shot came in behind the net, up the boards now. Quick shot, O'Brien, blocked away at the net. It's loose, and Hornquist settles it down and goes off the wall out to center. Carter Verhaeghe avoided the check and tracks down that puck again. He is so good. When that puck is free, 23 in red is just relentless. Lead pass from Ekblad, too much for Barkov. He'll track it down though. Barkov up high, goes cross ice, deflected and came out of the zone. Uyghur over to Schmaltz, the help again from who else? For Hagee, and he takes away. Duclair looking in the middle, has Uyghur stepping up, the return feed. Picked up by Barkov and then through Duclair. Keller at center. Both teams grab a change, back on the Losterinen line for the Panthers now. Here comes Etu. Lost it at the blue line.
No.
6 minutes gone by in the third. Marchment after the puck, he goes down. Phil Kessel moves it over the Panther line. Forsling cleared the slot. Andrew Ladd checked by Losterinen. Reinhardt's got it. Sam Reinhardt, nice move. Marchment moves in with Reinhardt. Marchment looks in front. Reinhardt couldn't get a stick on it. Gudas fakes the shot. Now takes the wrister blocked. A little 2-on-1 developed there. Now Bennett gets by one man. Gets by another. Moving to the net, it rolls on goal and covered up by Vejmelka. Sam Bennett. 3-1 Cats in the third.
Coyotes made headlines by being the first team in the NHL to officially relax their dress code and allow the players to show off their style. And some players, as you can see, taking full advantage. There's Ryan Dzingel in a nice cowboy hat showing up in the desert. And then defenseman Ilya Lyubushkin showing up in a tracksuit, silk. I don't know what that is, but he's definitely feeling fashionable, walking in on that red carpet. So really interesting to see this Coyotes team getting to show off their fashion sense, and maybe some teams will catch on, guys.
Now, Ratko Gudas usually looks pretty good coming into FLA Live Arena here. I like with the Butcher. Got the hat going most nights.
Well, we've noticed a little bit of difference of the dress code when the Panthers go on the road. When they get on their team charter, the players are in team sweatsuits and all matching, and that a little bit more relaxed.
Coyotes have had a couple injuries in this game. Starting goalie Carter Hutton included. Huberdeau is in all alone with Bennett. It's a 2-on-none, and they finish it off beautifully. Jonathan Huberdeau from Sam Bennett, and it's 4-1 Florida.
This play started with an incredible strip of the puck of Gostisbehere, the defenseman, as he tried to tap dance out of his own zone. And whoop, whoop. There's the end result right here. Up the middle of the ice. Stripped of the puck by Owen Tippett. Onto the stick. Huberdeau. Bennett. Back to Huberdeau. Oh, that's pretty to watch right there. Puck movement.
Multi-point games for both of them. I mean, what a trade the Panthers made. Everyone should have someone look at him the way Sam Bennett looks at Jonathan Huberdeau. They had just clicked from the moment Sam Bennett became a Panther. What a dynamic duo they are. 4 points between them tonight. The Panthers, remarkably now, have scored at least 4 goals in all of their games this year, and in 12 in a row, dating back to last season. And they've opened it up against Arizona now, a 3-goal lead. The Cats trying to get to 6-0 on the season. This offense has just been blistering. Chance here. And it's knocked down and then covered by Vejmelka. Off Vetrano's stick.
Another opportunity there for Vetrano. He was coming in off the far boards. But going back to that goal, the hustle there by Owen Tippett to steal that puck off of the stick of Gostisbehere. And then you saw how quickly the Panthers have transitioned. Once they get control of that puck, now they're just driving towards the goal and pretty passing. Bennett and Huberdeau.
Tippett got the second assist on the goal.
Well deserved.
Yes, sir. So Bennett with 2 assists, Huberdeau with 1 and 1. Here comes Louis Eriksson for Arizona. Has a man going to the net, but he waited too long, and then Weegar was able to stay with him and get the block. And now Mackenzie Weegar picks up the loose change and dumps it out. Panthers home for the Bruins on Wednesday night. This is icing on Florida.
Hey, take another look at this steal right here. Gostisbehere coming up the middle of the ice, and there's Tippett. Right, he just strips him of the puck. The Coyotes were totally committed, going up the ice. All 5 skaters, nobody's back. And then you see the work by Huberdeau.
Sam Bennett in the regular season has now played 16 games as a Panther. Got 22 points. Amazing run for him. And he's loving South Florida every time he talks about it. Here's Chikrin looking for a shooting lane, but it was blocked. Sam Reinhart on the loose puck. Panthers have numbers. Reinhart leads the rush. Over to Marchment. Looking. Reinhart down low. Back up high, but the puck deflects and goes out of play.
little bit of a hesitation there by Marchment. He thought he had an open lane to fire it across ice. The Panthers, they came storming over the blue line with 4 players. What a season so far for Mason Marchment. You might remember he missed parts of training camp and preseason, just was injured, and once he got his opportunity, the coaches, he's proven that coaches can't take him out of the lineup.
Panthers, 4 consecutive goals after Keller scored on the breakaway late in the first. Thornton, Vetrano, Ekblad, and Huberdeau. Now the area of the Panthers just dominant now. 5-on-5 play, outscoring their opponents 16-5 this season. I mean, plus 11 through half a dozen games. Now Barkov ahead for Hagee, shooting wide. And Arizona content to just dump it in. Rough go to start the season for the Coyotes, and the Panthers not letting them off the mat tonight. And again, you know, the Panther goaltending. I know Knight hasn't had to do that much tonight, but you go back to that third period opening night against Pittsburgh when the Panthers trailed 4-2. The goalies have seen 145 shots. They've made 139 saves. Bobrovsky and Knight. This one goes over the glass into the stands.
And you know, thinking back, I mean, you see Bobrovsky there, and he's been perfect so far this season. You go back, Goldie, and you just mentioned the Panthers were down by 2 against Pittsburgh, and they were able to come back. And I think there was they got scared a little bit, like, oh boy, we better be ready to play a full 60 minutes. And right after that, they were able to win in overtime. Verhaeghe got the overtime goal, and I think that really set the tone here early in this season, where this team has been ready right off the bat.
Loose puck right at the net. Yashkin couldn't put it in. Knight spread out. Yashkin shoots. Loose again. It comes over to Uyghur, and he will clear. Yeah, you know, a lot of things didn't go well in opening night. They really didn't play a good game that night, but that's the mark of a good team when you win it anyway. Found a way, and then, you know, really walking the gauntlet of Stanley Cup favorites like Tampa, the Islanders, Colorado. Panthers really took it to those teams.
Yeah, I think that struggles, the struggle in that opening game, that really got the attention of the Panthers. They realized, and they talked about it after the game, how, you know what, we got to play a lot better and try and play with the lead and keep the lead.
Basically giving up a goal a game in the game since. Only Philadelphia got 2 on the Panthers Saturday night. And that puck underneath the Panther along the boards. So we get a whistle, little pushing and shoving. Bennett and Huberdeau celebrate again. You love that look.
Get out your 50-50 tickets because here comes tonight's winning number. Tonight's 50-50 winning number is 2-0-0.
Panthers, it's a 4-1 Panther lead, trying to get to 6-0 on the season and continue the win streak, which goes back to the end of last season.
You see the NHL record underneath there, Pittsburgh in 1993. That was right. Mario Lemieux and company. Boy, what a team they put together, and there's 2 Stanley Cups.
And that 17-game win streak was in the body of 1 season. This Panther 11 was 6 at the end of last season, and now start of this year. Knight with a pad save. Vetrano on the rebound, leads out a 3-on-2, but the pass to Thornton did not connect, and it's sent right back into the Panther zone. Thornton will flip this puck. Chychrun for Arizona. Centering pass. Forsling got a stick on it. Coyotes play it back. Knocked away. Ooh, Vetrano thought he may have had a clear breakaway there from his own blue line, but Soderstrom got the stick in. Chychrun winds up with a blast wide. Gudas ahead for Vetrano. He breaks down the wing in front for Hornquist, who shoots. That one stopped. Again, the Panthers getting players just coming in all alone here in the third period against what is now a struggling Arizona team. Down a defender. Timmons got hurt on the Gudas hit.
All 4 lines for the Panthers here again tonight. They're getting quality chances. We just saw Hornquist for Toronto.
Score! O'Brien goes upstairs over the shoulder on Spencer Knight. And Arizona gets one back. It's a 4-2 game now with 8:03 to go.
Yeah, this one kind of handcuffed and nobody really realized it. You're right at the bottom of the faceoff dot and you see, oh, there wasn't much room, but just over the shoulder of Spencer Knight.
That is a rare one for Knight. You don't see him give those up very often. So maybe a little bit of life now for the Coyotes, getting it to a 2-goal game for O'Brien. His second career goal, first this season. Most of his career spent in the AHL. Coyotes now within 2 in the third. Panthers go with the Bennett line after that goal. And Montour at the point sends it in behind for Huberdeau. Bennett jammed up with Larson. Strawman trying to clear. Tippett throws it to the open side. And now Larson's got it. Lyubushkin has a man all alone. Phil Kessel waits and shoots, and he scores! And it's a 1-goal game. Phil Kessel makes it 3-2.
Well, beautiful passing by the Coyotes on this play as they picked up the puck. They came all the way from inside their own zone. The Panthers just had a tough time picking up defensively assignments, and it actually turned into a 2-on-1. And then when Connaughton came over, you see that left the whole right side wide open for Kessel, and then a beautiful move, skill move there.
And it's a 4-3 game. I'll correct myself, not 3-2. 2 goals in 34 seconds. Really stunning. And Joel Quenneville's going to get a timeout here. I mean, the Panthers were in full charge of this game.
I don't want to. I've said it a number of times. It's puck management.
Yeah.
And the Panthers have been guilty here in this middle part of this third period of just mishandling the puck and throwing it in areas where there's no teammates. Panthers just have to get control of the puck and make the smart decisions and play in the Arizona zone. And if you lose possession, make sure that everybody is coming back and they're coming back in the right lanes and picking up the right men.
Yeah, they got a little lax there with a 4-1 lead. It looked like the Coyotes were finished, but back they come with 2 in 34 seconds. And now we got a game with plenty of time to go. Really a stunning turn of events. Well, time to refocus now. Off the faceoff, Luostarinen carries in and shoots in. O'Brien and Kessel each with their first of the year for Arizona. Now the Coyotes, you see, have a little pep in their step in on the forecheck. O'Brien all over Weegar. Weegar gives him a shot. Reinhart on the clear. And it's a battle now. Schmaltz breaks in over the line. Reinhart there defensively. And able to clear to center ice. Krause pushes it in over the Panther line. He and Ekblad after it. Ekblad gets a stick on it. Forsling is under pressure, but he skates free. And here he comes to center. Up ahead, pass too far for Reinhart. Chychrun trying to get away from Joe Thornton. Strawman stolen away by Frank Vatrano. Vatrano battling, moves in. Shot in front blocked. Here's Chychrun again. And this time they get it out. Both teams get a change. 1-goal game now as we close in on 6 minutes left. Connaughton to center. Melka had trouble behind the net. Luostarinen though went down. And Kessel is out to center. Battling with Ekblad. Puck comes around to the corner. Uyghur lost it. Here's Kessel, saved by Spencer Knight. 5:42 to go. A 1-goal Panther lead. Well, a great example in the third. Games are never over in the NHL. The Panthers are up 4-1. Coyotes get a couple to make it a 1-goal game.
Yeah, the Coyotes just taking opportunities, and there you see the last chance right before the last break here with Kessel with a turnaround shot. Gobbled up by Knight.
And now the Coyotes see, they're right there, down a goal here. They're going to keep on working. With 13 minutes to go, Bennett and Huberdeau came in on a 2-on-none, and they converted to make it 4-1. But Arizona has battled back. Losterinen, defensive zone draw win. Marchman kicks it ahead, gets after it. Larson will give back. Reinhart with a steal. Here's Losterinen. Reinhart has it, he shoots wide. Gudis keeps it alive at the point. Now it's Marchman firing it in front, and Reinhart just missed. Oh my, that goes out of play. He had Vamelka leaning too.
And that's where Reinhart scores the majority of his goals in his career. When he comes off that left wall, you'll see Marchman just slide it across, and then Reinhart just corrals it and lets it go quickly. There's a good angle of it. Goes off the stick of the defender, Chychrun, and just whistles wide. 25 goals, career high for Reinhart in Buffalo last year. Led the Sabres in goals.
Thornton's line comes back for the Panthers now. They have been effective tonight.
Goldie, we have not seen the Barkov line in about 4 shifts.
Ekblad steps up. Hornquist reaches for it. Thornton plays it back to the point with a good effort there. Ekblad shot, save, Vamelka. Here's Uyghur back for Vetrano. Quick shot high over the net. Ekblad again will hustle down the wall. Joe Thornton one more time tucks it back. Soderstrom gathers it in. And Uyghur got a piece of it, and the Panthers put it back down low again. So a good shift there by the Thornton line. Now Barkov's line does come on with 4:35 to go. Montour, the first man back. Verhaeghe trying to catch up to it at center, but it rolled to Lyubushkin. His feet ahead is for Kraus. Backhander high and out of play.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of the more offensive players for the Coyotes going to be jumping over the boards here in this last 4 minutes. Panthers need to be aware of who's on the ice. And
Barkov wins that draw. So a couple of big defensive zone face-off wins for the Panthers. Verhaeghe over to Duclair, sets up Barkov! It's blocked at the net, Verhaeghe tries to tee it up. Puck is loose, it comes back up high. Montour throws it behind the net. The Barkov line again coming oh so close. Duclair on the forecheck against Fisher. The help from Barkov, walks off the wall. Tipped away, it comes to Connaughton, and he couldn't get it cross ice. Now Duclair and Verhaeghe tip it in. Panthers get the change. Soderstrom lost it at center. Sam Bennett turns with the puck. Bennett trying to fight off Soderstrom. Back to play it is Gostisbehere. He snaps it to center. Gudis was there to get a piece of the puck. And Huberdeau will deflect it back in. Despair, lead feed. This is Kessel working on Gudis. Kessel backhands back. Despair picks it up. Puts it out towards the front of the net. Knight will reach out and smother it with 2:58 left.
Well, let's take a look at the best scoring chance for the Panthers here over the last 7 or 8 minutes. Good pressure there, and Duclair finds Barkov right out in front. Then the scramble, and finally it's kicked out of danger by the Coyotes, but pretty productive shift there. All three, Duclair, Barkov, and Verhaeghe, were in on that scoring chance.
Face off in the Panthers zone. Losterinen will take the D zone draw again. Big ones here late in the third. Losterinen won his last one. Schmaltz wins this one. Back for Chychrun. Quick shot wide. Carries towards the line. Strawman holds it in. Chychrun trying to pinch and keep it alive in the zone. Ekblad behind his own net. Over to Losterinen. He got it to the line. Not out yet. Now the Panthers control. Ekblad has room. Vejmelka handles himself and got it ahead for Keller. Knocked away. Losterinen on a loose puck. Here's Marchment. Panthers break in. It's Reinhart cutting and shooting. Kicked out by Vejmelka. Reinhart on his own rebound gives it back to Gudis. Schmaltz trying to get out of the zone. Marchment is there with him. Clear to center. Krause is pressured. Now they work it free. Joe Thornton's line back on the ice for the Panthers now. Thornton on the forecheck, knocked it away from Soderstrom. Great work by Jumbo Joe. Pins it to the boards. It squirts free. They block it out again, and Gudis gets a piece. Now finally the Coyotes clear to center. Larson shoots in. Vejmelka is headed to the bench. Gudis went down. The chance in front blocked away. Arizona net is empty. 6-on-5 advantage. Soderstrom has to come back to center. So a nail-biter to finish it up. After the Coyotes get two here in the third to come back. Here comes Fisher down the wing. He's got a chance. Spencer Knight with a big save. Verhaeghe on the rebound. Weegar with the net empty the other way. Pushes it into the Arizona zone. A minute to go in regulation. Barkov's line on the ice for Florida with Weegar and Ekblad. Rolls all the way back. Knight sends it around the boards himself. It was blocked. Back the other way. Chychrun and Verhaeghe after the loose puck. Verhaeghe gets there. Clears it ahead. Barkov has a man at center. 2-on-1 with the net empty. Anthony Duclair. Bingo! And the Duke salts it away. 5-3 Panthers.
While before this empty net goal by Duclair, a huge save by Spencer Knight. Pressure by the Coyotes. They pulled their goaltender, the extra attacker, and you'll see them come up the ice, and here's the shot from the outside. Look at how far Knight is out of his net. Big pad save. Another look at it. Robbing Fisher with the blocker, and then the Panthers get control of the puck. Weegar just dumps it into the middle, and here's Duclair. He puts it in the open net.
Fourth of the year for Duclair. Second empty netter. Scare survived. And it's a 2-goal game with a half a minute to go now. Huberdeau racing after the puck at center. He's met at the blue line. He'll pressure Strawman all the way back. With 20 seconds left. Arizona made it interesting here in the third, but the Panthers stayed strong, and now we get Montour and O'Brien getting together.
Yeah, the Panthers have really been successful with their positioning when the opposition has pulled their goaltender for the extra attacker and jumping on those loose pucks and finding an open man. Barkov gets his second assist on that empty net goal.
Yeah, his line did finally get on the score sheet in the empty net. They had shots and great chances all night. Verhaeghe didn't, but Duclair and Barkov did. Weegar got the primary. Panthers get it done here. 10 seconds left. Strawman will clear the slot. Florida continues. The franchise best start. One more save for Knight. The Cats run the record to 6-0 to start the season. 5-3 the final. Spencer Knight has now won the first 6 games of his career. And only 3 goalies in NHL history have won more. And Knight's not done yet.
Yeah, maybe the Panthers learned another lesson here tonight. They can't take their foot off the pedal even when they have a 3-goal lead in the third period. Credit to the Coyotes. They kept battling. They didn't quit. When the Panthers were able to find a way. Big game by Joe Thornton. I thought he had an impressive night. Got his first on the power play. Logged a lot of minutes. And now the Panthers have got to get set for the Boston Bruins that come in on Wednesday night. And that's not going to be a picnic in the park, I can tell you that. Bruins will be hungry for a big win.
Now play 2 in the next 3 games against Boston, divisional games. But what a team this Florida Panthers squad is now, Randy. They have won 15 of 16 on home ice going back to last year. They have won 12 in a row overall in the regular season going back to last season. And they have scored more than 4 goals in every one of those games. Let's take it through tonight. Joe Thornton opened the scoring.
And yeah, balanced scoring. All 5 goals spread out from 5 players. There's Vetrano with a beautiful rebound goal. Get his first of the season. And then there's that power play goal out in front. They give it to Ekblad. And then here was the 4th goal for the Panthers coming back after the steal. And then the tic-tac-toe. Huberdeau, Bennett, back to Huberdeau. You see Joe Thornton as one of the stars in tonight's game.
Well, Brandon Montour will be the 2nd star. He had 2 assists. Randy, I know you really like the way he skates and the factor he has in the game.
Yeah, and sneaky. He's been in on a lot of the offense, and the balanced scoring and up and down lineup with you see how many players again tonight got points.
And the first star from your Panthers with the game-winning goal and an assist, number 11,
Jonathan Huberdeau with a game-winning goal.
For the 2nd straight game, he gets the game winner. Now 5 points in his last 2 games. So Huberdeau continues to lead the Panthers in scoring. More importantly for him, he's talked about it. He wants the wins. Let's hear from the Panthers' all-time leading scorer. We send it down to the bench with Huberdeau as our own Katie Gauze.
Thanks, Goldie. Well, Jonathan, 6-0-0 for the Florida Panthers. The crowd here certainly feeling it. What was working for you guys tonight, and what has been the secret to the success so far this season?
It's been great. I mean, I think every game we work hard, and it's just great to play in front of our fan and give them some win. And thought tonight, wasn't easy, but we got the win, and it's good to get a 6-0 first time in history.
This team has seen scoring from all over the roster. The depth is on full display. Every single night a different player stepping up. How important has that been to see that everybody can contribute when they need to?
Yeah, that's all. We're gonna win a lot of games. All the the depth of our lineup, and like I said, John Bull, big goal tonight, and everybody played well. Nighter was good, so I think we just got to keep going.
Yeah, Spencer Knight starting his career at just 20 years old. He's 6-0 in all the games that he's played for you guys. What can you say about the composure of a young kid like that?
Yeah, only 20 years old, and he's just composed. He's not nervous before the game, and 6-0. Like, what can you say? So.
Well, Jonathan, keep it rolling. We'll see you on Wednesday night. Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Craig, back to you.
Nice job by the Panthers. Thank you, Katie, as they win it 5-3. What can you say? Panthers continue this great start, but as Hubie says, it wasn't easy. We'll break it down for you with Jeff Chikrin on our Lexus postgame next.